Thank you, Mr. Mannix. How are you, sir? Good afternoon.
Very well, very well. First of all, thanks very much for how you're going about constructing the roadway. I think the way that it's being approached at this time has brought quite a bit of relief to a number of residents along Ruby Avenue.
We promise you we won't come through that area, and we haven't.
We appreciate that. We appreciate that.
Come good.
Because it's being done at a greater distance. It seems as though much of the traffic, the construction traffic, is being done at a greater distance from the actual Ruby Avenue residents. We love the fact that we have signs up, or that you guys have signs up, directing the trucks where to go and I suppose where not to go. I had the opportunity to drive around in the back there, and I saw the beautiful waterway in the back there. And so once that roadway is constructed and there's a footpath along there, that should really be wonderful. And I'm sure by yourselves seeing the wildlife, the ducks and the birds that reside in those areas, you can understand why residents are so sensitive about any kind of work that seems to impact those areas. But it's wonderful to see the buoys or swales, whatever you call them, that you placed along there. And it, it's a real good quality of...
Can I just say one thing before you continue?
Yeah.
We have taken great lengths to observe environmental protocols on this project. We started out on the wrong foot, but we have certainly been very sensitive to the environment, to the extent that we have developed little booklets for every single worker on this road project that identifies endangered species in terms of behaving trees, in terms of pictures and so forth, and that they are marked. We protocols in terms of how they're to deal with oil from their tractors and beat cars, how they're to be changed, and if they make a mistake, that they are to do remediation immediately. We had an arborist come in and mark every single tree in an area that we were doing excavation and so forth. We're taking this extremely serious because a lot of these are indigenous species that we intend to reutilize to beautify this entire area and the Gulf Coast over there. Sorry to interrupt, but I think that is important to understand that we've gone through great lengths to observe environmental protocols.
Excellent. I think it's apparent. I just have a couple of questions for you. First of all, what is a man camp?
Okay. Well, it should be a man and a woman camp. Basically, no. It's a temporary housing facility for the construction workers that are coming in that will be fully contained, that will be built to Ministry of Works, Ministry of Environmental Health, Ministry of Health, fire specifications that will contain all the services that would be required for the maintenance, support, and ongoing welfare of these workers. Health, mess facilities, laundry, sleeping accommodations, etc.
Oh,
that's correct.
Yeah. The other question is about the dirt swales, the replacement of the dirt swales with something more permanent for the flooding. Basically, when do you envision that happening? And you had also spoken about, I think, like a 3-foot retainer wall because of the different levels.
Well, the 3-foot container wall is basically only in the area of Scotiabank and Fidelity where there are different heights. And therefore, you're going to find along this how should I put this, the boundary, you'll find a combination of fence, wall and fence. Now the jury is not totally out on whether that will be the final solution to that treatment there. It has cost implications for us, but one thing we're going to be for sure is that we want it to be aesthetically pleasing to the community, and secondly, that your concern about flooding, which was how we got to know one another in the beginning, will be addressed. But once this area is completely graded, landscaped, drains put in place, and we may have to do a little bit of building up in Ruby Avenue a little bit, that area should be okay.
All right, and lastly, some time ago there was some oil spillage in the area. I wanted to get an update on that.
Yes, there are basically two principal areas where we had oil spills. We had oil spills basically where we had an underground tank by this energy plant here at the Sheraton Hotel, and then we had a small spot at the Nassau Beach Energy Plant. Our heads of agreement speaks to a budget that has been allocated by the government in terms of remediation. The government will spend up to, I think, $500,000, and all the expense beyond that is ours. We have already built in what we call retaining walls and protection walls, so that, and have done tremendous amount of remediation of that oil spill, especially in the area here of the old Sheraton, not the old, the existing energy plant, because that's where the road's going, and certainly in the second area over here, where the Nassau Beach Energy Plant is. So the remediation has been taking place. It's costly, but it's something that we're doing and committed to do, and it's a vital part of our environmental impact assessment study. Yes, sir.
In the very early drawings of the project, between the Sulgrave Manor and the old Nassau Beach,
A marina.
there was a pond or a little lake or something in there with a channel into it.
No, sir, no, not anymore.
That's been...
No. At the very beginning, there was it was our dream, our wish, our hope, to be able to have a marina in this project with a channel being cut about approximately at this position here. That was met with violent disapproval from all quarters. And that was immediately withdrawn from our project. We currently have an option on a portion of land at Arawak Key, if we wish to develop a marina in the future. But you know, we also own Blackbeard's Island out here as part of our interest, but no, there will be no cutting of land, creating channels in this particular area. In fact, we're doing absolutely the reverse. We're moving the groin from Nassau Beach in this area early here to begin to restore this whole beach again to the glory in which it has been. Yes, ma'am.
Do you intend to build any apartments that would be open to
Oh yes, absolutely.
Phase 2, where is phase 2?
No, everything that we're doing, as you saw, in each of these hotel complexes, we're going to have condominiums for sale that can be used as fractionals, or you are allowed to use them for how many days you wish. They will go back in the pool, and we will prorate and cost share in terms of revenue. And in addition to that, we spoke about in phase, what we're calling 1.5, 50 times share, etc. But other than that, no plans at the moment for standalone apartments, etc., other than within the existing resort hotel facilities.
There would be 1 or 2 bedrooms or efficiency?
Yes, 1, 2, and up to 3.
What? And how much would they sell for?
We'll discuss it privately.
Apart from where you've got this Burma land, where else have you got in here? Is it just where that line goes around that Burma?
No.
You own some more land?
We own all of this.
No. I mean, apart from this part.
No, we own this 7 acres of land just here. This is called the Goodwin property.
Yeah.
And we also own 486 acres on John F. Kennedy Drive.